We're a little bit more than 24 hours away from this historic card. I want to ask you both a few questions here. I know there's probably some anxiety and a lot of excitement, but what I want to ask you each, and I'll let Mick go first and then Ed, what was the biggest concern to you in agreeing to this type of event? Was there a big obstacle or just something that a red flag that immediately went up when this was pitched to you? Mick?
You know what? No, not really. I mean, when we first, this all came up because if you remember last year, World Series of Fighting called out Bellator, and then I think that, we said, hey, RFA and Legacy both said, hey, we'll put up our fighters against your guys, and there was all this back and forth. But the reality of it was that was probably never going to happen. There were a lot more obstacles in that, proposed, I guess, format than there is with this one because we're on the same network. We have very similar philosophies. We have a lot of prospects, and we get along. So, we were able to just get on the phone, and it actually made it pretty easy. Now, as we went along, there were obstacles that came up that we both had to encounter, but it wasn't with each other. So, really, it's gone very smooth.
How much of the negotiations did Access TV play a part in? In other words, did you guys pick up the phone a lot, you and Ed, and talk back and forth, or did it kind of go you to Access, Access to Ed, Ed to Access, Access back to you? Can you talk a little bit about that process?
You know what? We actually we would go, the two teams would get together. We would make decisions. We would talk certain things out that would come up as they came up, like as far as production and things of that nature. But no, I mean, we would actually just jump on a three-way call.
You guys have any side bets going on? Is dinner up for grabs or anything like that?
You know what? We don't, but I was thinking we should do something right now on the air. And I was going to do a bet that I think is a fair bet. I think the winner buys dinner.
What do you suspect your squad goes? 4-0, 3-1, 2-2. What do you think is going to happen?
My gut's telling me 3-1.
3-1. All right, Mick. What does your gut tell you?
Going with my gut, and I mean this, you won't believe it, but I really believe it's going to be 2-2.